Guilt and shame often fuel overspending, especially from the unfaithful spouse. They think, I'll buy something big to prove that I care. This will show I'm trying, or maybe a big gift will help her feel better. But here's the truth. Hey, beautiful. Are you done with the pain, devastation, and overwhelm that marital betrayal has thrown at you? And you need a real roadmap to recovery. And you also desire to heal God's way. Well, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Lisa, a betrayal, trauma, and infidelity recovery specialist who went from being crushed and humiliated by my own husband's affair to a global sought-after recovery specialist, helping Christian women and couples just like you heal and recover from the devastation of marital betrayal, all while doing it God's way. Are you ready to dive in? I know I am. So, grab your favorite latte, maybe a glass of wine, snuggle up with your favorite blanket on the couch, and let's focus on you right now. Let's do this, beautiful. Welcome back to the Beauty Beyond Betrayal podcast. Today we're talking about something that gets overlooked but hits extremely hard during the holidays after marital infidelity. What is it? Well, it's financial stress, gift expectations, and the emotional pressure that comes with all of it. Because when your marriage is recovering from betrayal, the holidays don't just bring triggers. They bring things like money arguments, guilt-based gift giving, pressure to, quote, make up for the affair, unrealistic expectations, emotional spending, and the stress that pushes most couples into conflict. So in today's short episode, I'm going to be walking you through why finances feel more tense after betrayal, how to navigate gift giving without pressure or guilt, what to do when expectations collide, and how to stay grounded, connected, and united through this holiday season. So are you ready to dive in? Grab your spouse, because this one is for you as a couple. So let's look at it. Why do finances feel heavier after betrayal? Well, financial strain is often triggered by betrayal for two reasons. First, emotional instability leads to financial instability. It really does. After infidelity, couples often deal with things like therapy cost, coaching packages, coaching programs, right? Extra childcare, lost hours at work, decreased emotional capacity, increased stress spending. The list goes on. Well, your brain is exhausted. Your body, well, it's overwhelmed, and your decisions are not coming from a regulated place. Now, this is not irresponsibility. I want you to hear that. It really isn't. It's actually trauma, and it does affect both of you in the long run. And here's the second thing. Guilt and shame often fuel overspending, especially from the unfaithful spouse. Now, they think things like, I'll buy something big to prove that I care, or this will show I'm trying, or maybe a big gift will help her feel better. But here's the truth. Money can't rebuild trust. Your presence does. Consistency does. Transparency does. Financial pressure, well, it only adds more stress to an already fragile season that you're in. So there are things like gift expectations, right? Well, why is it that those things become emotionally loaded? Okay, those are one of the things we need to look at here. Gift giving after betrayal carries emotional weight. Now, let's first look at you, the betrayed spouse. For you, it may stir up grief, unmet expectations, memories of past holidays, maybe fear of disappointment, or the pressure to act okay. And for the one who has been unfaithful, well, it often triggers shame, fear of getting it wrong, pressure to impress. Then it brings guilt and confusion. And both of you, well, you feel something deeper than the gift itself. And this too, well, it's normal, okay? So let me give you a simple plan that can help you, all right? I really want to help you through this. There's a healthy gift-giving plan for couples in recovery because how do I know that? Well, I teach it inside of my marriage redesign program. It's a part of what we have there. And we want to help every couple we can to get through the holiday season less triggered. So the first thing you want to do is decide together on a spending limit. Now, this should be on the norm for your marriage, but especially when you've gone through betrayal. So decide together on what you're going to spend, what's your limit. This immediately removes all the pressure, comparison, guilt, unrealistic expectations, and it really keeps you both, your hearts, grounded. The second thing is this: choose gifts that create connection, not pressure. Ideas that mean far more than material gifts, right? Material gifts, well, that's where we overspend sometimes. And those things can mean less after betrayal. So look at things like a handwritten letter of accountability and commitment. Maybe a planned date for January. My husband started this with me, and for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge PBR fan. Yes, I love the rodeo. I love bull riding. And so I love to watch it. I think it's thrilling. And so every January, PBR comes to Charleston, South Carolina, and we are there. That is my thing, and every year that is a gift that I get, and I absolutely love it. We create memories together. It's a new thing that we started, and it means so much to me. You can also do something like a couple's devotional, a symbolic gift representing your healing journey, a memory you want to rebuild together. Maybe it's a trip or something, or a shared experience instead of an object, right? These things say, I see you, I choose you, I'm committed to healing. They speak volumes instead of just your everyday material gift that you get at Target, Amazon, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, whatever. All right, here's number 3. Don't let gifts become a substitute for repair. Now, if you're the unfaithful spouse, a gift cannot make amends. You need to hear that again. A gift cannot make amends, nor can a gift fix triggers. And a gift cannot replace accountability. I hope you heard all 3 of those. The most meaningful gift you can give is your presence, emotional availability, transparency, vulnerability, humility, constant repair, right? Consistency there, staying close, taking responsibility and ownership, validating her feelings. These heal far more deeply than anything that you can give her in a box. All right, so now that I've given you that, how can you stay grounded when the holiday pressure hits? Because it just may, let's be honest, right? Well, here are 3 grounding tools that both of you can utilize. This is your plan right here, and this can help you. The first thing you want to do is pause before you respond, all right? Because we don't want to react. Reacting, you lose control. It leads to nowhere, right? It leads to blow-ups and everything else. We want to change that. So pause before you actually step in and respond. So when stress rises, say things like, let's take a pause for a moment. We're both overwhelmed, and let's reconnect. A 10-second pause prevents 90% of holiday arguments. Think about that. You can have a better holiday season just by taking a 10-second pause before you respond to your spouse. Okay? Second one, reassure each other intentionally. Now, you as the unfaithful spouse, you can say things like, I'm with you. I'm here. You're not alone. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in this forever. Okay? You as the betrayed spouse, you can say, thank you for staying present. That helps me feel safer. I needed this. Mutual reassurance keeps you both aligned, and that's important. Here's your third way. This is your third thing to help you, your third tool to stay grounded. Choose simplicity over performance. Now listen, this is not the year for overcommitting, saying yes to every party, every, family gathering. This is not the year for overspending, for the picture perfect Christmas, the Pinterest perfect, as they say. This is not the year for big expectations or holiday pressure either. So what is it? Well, this is the year for gentleness, minimized stress, staying connected to one another, protecting your nervous systems, and honoring your healing journey. You see, simple is spiritual. Simple is safe. And simplicity brings peace. Now, here's the truth. Your marriage needs more peace than it does presents, okay? And I'm talking about not being present. I'm talking about gifts here, okay? Presents under the tree. I want you to hear this clearly. Your healing is more important than your holiday. It really is. You don't need the perfect Christmas. You don't need perfect gifts. You don't need perfect moments. What you do need is safety, connection, gentleness, vulnerability, honesty, unity, emotional steadiness. These are the things that you need. These are the foundations of rebuilding trust, not what's wrapped beneath the tree. So if you're like, okay, this is great, but I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I'm a little overwhelmed with financial pressure, emotional strain, gift-giving stress, navigating holiday expectations. Well, I got you, okay? My How to Thrive Through the Holidays After Betrayal mini course will walk you step by step through staying grounded, managing triggers, reducing emotional overload, planning safe holiday rhythms, handling pressure and expectations, and strengthening connection. You do not have to walk through this season feeling heavy and alone. So go below in the show notes where it says How to Thrive Through the Holidays. Click on it and grab that mini course. It's $47, all right? That's $1 and change a day to have a better holiday season. Beautiful friends, I want to thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. And I want you to remember this. You don't need the perfect holiday once again. You need a peaceful one. And peace is possible for both of you, even after betrayal, especially when healing becomes your shared priority. I'll see you next time on Beauty Beyond Betrayal. Be blessed. Thanks for stopping by and spending a little time with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's show and you found hope, healing, and encouragement. Please remember to subscribe to my podcast and leave a review. You can even screenshot this episode. You can share it out on Facebook and IG stories. This is how we get the message of hope and healing out to all women and couples who are in need of restoration after betrayal. And if you're ready to move out of that devastation and take the next step in your healing journey, well, make sure to reach out. Schedule your coaching session today. Until next time, love God, live your life passionately, and always choose joy in the midst of any circumstance that you may face. Cheers to you, beautiful.